Mm-hmm. Just cue me.
What you cooking, Mom?
Fucking cut.
Now I'm gonna go back. No, I'm gonna go purchase one. That's the problem.
This ain't for me. I was like,
the background is mom and dad was addicted to crack cocaine. Okay. Right?
All praises to the Most High. Hi, how are you? Welcome to another episode of the Doc Holliday Show, a live episode of the Doc Holliday Show where we love to uplift black men, black woman, black teen, black child, black royalty. Today, it's about uplift, but it's also about trying to get us to think and do better. Breaking news here in Memphis, Tennessee, my hometown. Young Dolph, superstar rapper, shot and killed. Not only shot and killed in his hometown, but shot and killed in the neighborhood he grew up in. Shot and killed in the neighborhood he grew up in that he was still giving back to. Shot and killed at a black-owned small business he was patronizing. Shot and killed. Murdered. For what? Another senseless killing of a black man, black woman. Another one. Now, Young Dolph being shot and killed, his death isn't any more serious than any other young black man or black woman or old black man or black woman dying at the hands of another black man or black woman. But the fact that it is him is going to get a lot of notoriety, a lot of publicity because he is who he is, who he was, being shot and killed. My question is, when does it stop? When does it stop? When is enough? How much longer can we endure this and allow this in our communities? Because the fact of the matter is us doing it to one another. The fact of the matter is us glorifying this bullshit in our music. The fact of the matter is we allow artists and musicians to glorify killing each other and killing us in music and in entertainment and on social media. We're the only race of people that do that now. That it's cool to kill your brother or your sister. We're the only ones that do that. So I say, how much more are we going to deal with this? When is enough? When are we going to start policing one another? Now, I don't know all the details behind what happened to Young Dolph. I didn't know Young Dolph personally. But, of course, I know people that know him personally. I know someone who he was just leaving this dude's house before he went to the cookie shop and got shot and killed by who knows who. But they were black. They looked just like him. And for what? For what? Affiliations? Okay. Regardless of affiliations. I have to ask the questions. When is enough? When are we going to start doing something? We can be mad and talk about every other race of people and yada. We can talk about all this shit when we ain't doing nothing in our communities to try to stop it. I ain't going to say none. Some of us are. Because some people may just see me here talking on the show, but I put in work in the community. I put in work talking to young people, young black people, specifically young black men and young black women, but specifically young black men. Because we are the ones that's misled and misguided. But when is enough? So when I'm hearing Young Dolph just finished getting his hair cut, goes around the corner to the cookie store, a black-owned business, gets spotted, shot and killed. Now he's gone. Black man he was giving back to his community. He was doing things in the community. Now he gone. Another one. And like I say, his death isn't any more important or any more tragic than all the other young black men and women shot and killed, murdered here in Memphis, all across the country. But it's just another one. Now it's going to shine the spotlight on us once again. We can't keep pointing the finger at everybody else and being mad at them when we allow this kind of shit in our community. Seriously, how much more do you think we can take, black people? How much more? How many more deaths? How you supposed to survive that way? How? How is a race of people supposed to survive when we're targeted by the whole world and we target ourselves? We don't target the whole world, but the whole world targets us, but then we target ourselves. And we say it's cool. Shoot him, kill him, shoot her, kill her, rob him. We think it's funny. Now, whatever this Young Dolph had going on, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is he was moving in his own city, in the neighborhood he was raised in, presumably by himself. And cats saw him, ran up on him, shot and killed him. But how much more can we take? How much more? Who's going to say something? Who's going to do something? Now, it could be all kinds of comments. People can get mad and say whatever. I know what I do in the community. People that know me know what I do in the community. Trying to uplift, trying to teach, trying to help. Not just being violent towards one another, but just being violent, period. How do you survive that way? That's the question I ask. How? As a race of people, how? I know killers. I grew up with killers. I grew up with gang members. I grew up with drug dealers. I grew up with robbers. Still friends with a lot of them. I'm almost 50, but the ones I know that I'm close to, who've gone to prison to do some and did some things that they regret, because when you get older, you start reflecting and you regret the things that you did. How destructive you were to your own community. Because a lot of times when you're young, you ain't thinking about that. You ain't thinking about the impact you're having on yourself, on your family, and on your community. You're just looking at another black man and black woman as an enemy. So every other race looks at us as enemies, but they don't even have to touch us. We do it to ourselves. And here we go with another one. Yet again. So yes, it's infuriating. It's disappointing. It's disheartening. It's disgusting. It's all these things. Dolph, 36 years old. I think 36. Young. Whole life. Now, people that know me, they know. I understand what happened to him. I understand why we treat each other the way we treat each other. I understand it. But this show ain't for that. This show is about the uplift of the black man, black woman, black teen, black child, black royalty, which is what we are. But these issues have to be addressed. Because there's no way we can uplift one another if we're killing each other. If we're taking from one another. If we're raping our women, if we're beating on our women, if we're trying to annihilate one another. How can we keep allowing this in our communities? And we be the first ones yelling Black Lives Matter and get mad at somebody if they don't say it. But to a lot of us, it don't matter to us. Only the black lives that you know lives matter. For the ones that you know? What about the ones you don't know? I don't really know what to say. Keep praying that we do better. Keep praying that we think more of ourselves. Get to a point to realize and start feeling about a way about ourselves that the Most High God feels about us. I get the text today. I just look at my phone. Young Dolph shot and killed. Young Dolph just got killed. So I look at it. Face get turned up. Like I said, I don't know him personally, but I'm cool with a lot of people that's cool with him. Memphis ain't that big. So then you think, had a close friend got shot and killed earlier this year because somebody was trying to take his Hellcat. Black man, fireman, killed by a young black dude. Just shot him. Don't care about life at all. Some of you motherfuckers don't care about life at all. And this is where we are. This is the generation we in. This is the season we in. This is the phase that we in. Because my dad is still living. His generation, they didn't treat each other this way. They did. They stood side by side, regardless of what differences they had. They stood side by side and fought to be treated fairly. Fought for basic rights together. Did they have disagreements? Of course they did. Did they get mad and pissed off at each other? Of course they did. Did they have different groups and organizations that didn't see eye to eye? Of course they did. You think the Black Panthers followed the ideology of Martin Luther King? No. You didn't see them fighting each other. You didn't see them killing each other. But this is where we are now. This is what we do to one another. And we can't ask anybody to police us because why do they care? Why would they? When the majority of us won't police ourselves. We've become so desensitized to us killing each other. Somebody die, we'll just pull out our phone and just start recording it. Like that life don't mean anything, like everything's for entertainment. It's baffling. Who cares? Who cares? Do our lives really matter to a lot of us out there? Because we can say anything we want about the young generation. A lot of them, but a lot of them, I know I've talked to a lot of them who have a lot of good sense. But a lot of us that's born in the 70s and 80s, we don't even want to engage in them because we think they own one. When I know for a fact, even the ones that's acting so hard, all they want somebody is to pull their coattail and talk to them. I do it. The ones y'all would think is the roughest of the roughest. All they want somebody to do is one of us is to pull their coattail and to give them some advice. And let them know if they're going down that violent path, they got to stop it. And I know the music industry, these are the kind of music, this is the kind of music that we put out, that we go by, that we support. Murdering each other, doing drugs, treating our women like hoes, not respecting them, not respecting one another. This is the kind of music we put out. This is the kind of music we support. They give us shows on drug dealers, and we can't wait to watch them. Glorifying that. Is it really something to be glorified? I say no. Because it's destructive to the community. But we glorify it because they want us to glorify it. That's the life they want us to choose. Because when we do that, we only destroying basically ourselves. So they come out with all these shows portraying us as drug dealers, killers. We can't wait for them to come on. Stars every week. We can't wait. Oh, another. There's plenty of stories about successful black men and black women who invented things, who overcame all kinds of things, who are living positive lives. We don't get those kind of shows because you know what? We don't demand those kind of shows. They give us trash shows because we can't wait to watch them. Yeah, I call them trash shows. We more than just drug dealers and strippers and criminals. Lot more. But that's what we get in the media. That's what we get in music. But if we don't support it, they got to give us something else. This show for me is just a start of me trying to give us something else. It ain't much, but it's a start. The Doc Holliday Show is all about positive image and uplift of the black man, black woman, black teen, black child, black royalty, because we are black royalty. Now, you may say, but you said something about Stephen A. Smith. And yes, I did. Because is he about the uplift of the black man and black woman? I say no, because all he does is try to tear us down. So if one of us does something that's detrimental to us, I'm going to call them out on it and pull their coattail. Just like if I do something, I have friends that I say, please pull my coattail and let me know. Because I'm kind of hard to talk to a lot of times. I make my mind up and it is what it is. I have to call people that I know and that I trust. Bro, did I go too far? Tell me, bro, because I got a temper. But tell me, man, so I can do better. Not only that I can do better for me, I can do better for my wife, my kids. I can do better for my community. Tell me. That's why I proudly live in Memphis, Tennessee. That's why I still proudly call it my home. That's why I've turned down other TV jobs and other jobs in other cities to stay in other cities to stay here in Memphis, Tennessee, because that's how much I love my city. And that's how much I love the black people in my city. And I love my city, period. But I say the black people, my people, because we are the ones who need one another. You can't ask somebody else to help you when we don't act. Most of us don't want to help ourselves. A lot of us just worry about our little lives and our little pocket, not understanding that all of us are affected by dumb shit that happens. You can't compartmentalize it. Now this man is, I don't know how many times they shot him or shot at him. He's a national superstar. So you think that's a good look for the city of Memphis to have a national superstar killed not only in his hometown, but killed in his neighborhood that he grew up in, the same neighborhood he be going back to give things back for. So can any rapper that's from Memphis be comfortable? Can any rapper or entertainer in Memphis that still lives in Memphis want to stay here in Memphis? What you think? Cass, what you think? Nah. And feel safe? If y'all the ones that killed this man, look in the mirror and say, are you happy with that? Because I don't care, I ain't going to make this show about my beliefs, but everything that you do, everything that I do, the Most High is going to make you pay for it. This ain't about religion, because I ain't religious. I believe in the Most High God. He gonna make you pay for it. Some people can hate on this video and hate on this message. That's fine. But you're gonna have to pay for it because this is all in love. You gotta pay for it. Motherfuckers think they can be around here wicked as hell and don't have to pay for nothing. Really? Cats really think that? The Most High God created all of this beautiful earth and just set us out here and said, y'all do what y'all want to do now. It's cool. I ain't paying attention. Do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. You ain't got to listen to nothing I done told you. So cats running around here like monsters. Don't give a damn about nobody. And think you ain't got to pay for that. Ain't none of us gave we ain't gave a life. Can't none of us make a body. We can't make a hair on a body. Can't none of us make a soul. Can't none of us make a spirit. None of us can. So you think you had a right to take it? To take one? Because you mad? Okay. So the Most High blesses somebody with the body and with life, but you feel like you got the power and authority to take it. Now the Most High says he's the one that kills and makes alive. I understand that. But still, in your mind, in your earthly mind, you think you got the right to take it. Unless they're trying to take your life. That's different. But you don't like him. He's a rapper. He says some things in his songs. Okay, it's entertainment. It's entertainment. I understand. But you don't like him. So you're going to kill him. Or somebody sent you to kill him. Or somebody put a price on his head, which he didn't know. And somebody trying to cash in on that price took advantage of an opportunity because they saw him driving a camouflage Lamborghini. So he's the only one got one. But a lot of us think we got the power, the authority to take a life just because you don't like somebody. They're not threatening you. They're not trying to kill you or your loved one, but you just want to take it because you're mad. But all these gangsters, all these killers, they only be tough toward their own. They only be gangsters and killers toward their own. When is it going to stop? When is enough? But do a lot of us even care that we killing each other off? Do a lot of us even care? Doesn't seem to be. Now we can march and have a rally and we've been doing that shit forever, but it's got to be some tough conversations made. I'm asking all the gang leaders and the gang members in Memphis, Tennessee. Come on, man, look in the mirror. Stop killing one another. Stop. Because we can't go on like this. They're not going to try to stop us from stop killing each other. Why would they? That's what a lot of the world wants, for us to kill each other. I remember seeing the video, a KKK member said, no, we ain't got to do nothing anymore. Shit, they kill themselves. We can create an environment and place them in this environment, which for a lot of us, it seems helpless. They kill each other. And the minute one of us kill another black man or a black woman, free my boy. Free him for fucking what? He just killed somebody innocent. Free him. That's my dog. Well, call your dog out then. Your dog out here just recklessly robbing motherfuckers, killing them, being violent, call him out then. Because he's destroying this community. Or do you care? Maybe you don't care. If you don't care, okay, you don't care. I care. A lot. So not only am I hurt by Young Dolph being killed, I'm hurt every time I turn on social media and see a young black man and a young black woman killed. I think a couple of days ago, this black couple killed. Their kids in the house. Motherfuckers just ran in there and shot and killed them. Speechless. So it's got to start somewhere. So all the killers and the hustlers, call a meeting. Talks amongst one another. Gang leaders, gang members, cut this shit out, man. You don't have to come to murder. Motherfuckers can talk shit and disagree. It ain't got to come to murder. It ain't got to go to that. We used to throw these. Cats don't throw these no more. Okay. Why does it always got to come to murder? We can't keep survive. We ain't going to survive like this. I'm just saying. But I'm done. It's just extremely upsetting and hurtful. Because Young Dolph, I ain't going to get into his life and what he said and what he was a part of, none of that. All I see is another young black man dead. Not only dead, murdered, shot and killed, broad daylight, patronizing a small black business. Now that black business is probably going to be fucked up. In his neighborhood, South Memphis. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Doc Holliday Show, where it's still about the uplift of the black man, black woman, black teen, black child, black royalty, but there won't be any black man, black woman, black teen, black child, black royalty if we keep killing one another. So the shit has to stop. What are you going to do about it? Or do you care to do anything about it? I do. So what I'll continue to do is doing my part and praying to the Most High God that he intervenes and we stop this madness on one another.